Hey, well, hello and welcome to another Jaseowns stream. Today, we got a banger of a stream. Maybe. I might give up. I don't know. We're gonna work on a website. Because UORageScripts.com, I don't want to say it's broken, but it's broken. We need to fix it. No, I have questions. I get you. You can still ask me questions. I thought I had another scene for this, but it's not gonna work right now. It's fine. This is fine. This is all fine. Nothing's wrong. Everything's great. Ah. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Matt, Nalco, Daveman, how are you guys doing? How is life? Life finds a way. Let's do some music. Upbeat.io. Please don't pop. Please don't pop. I said don't pop. All right, 1 second. Just logging into stuff over here. Typical. Ill prepared for the stream as always. First stream you caught in a month. Hope all is well. Dude, life is nuts. Nothing's well, but it's okay. We'll get through it. Hope you're doing okay. Can I have life me convert logs to boards on Unchained? And get the hatchet to target, but cannot target the logs? You've been trying for an hour. Regular Razor. Are you... So you can't find like the source anymore, Nalco, right? Like you can only choose backpack or true or nothing. So if you do like find type log, is this loud again? It's turning red. Do I need to turn it? I think I need to push this away again. Why does it keep turning red on my side? Am I just loud? Blasting out your ears. Sorry about that. When you select the greater than info on the item, Nalco? Do I have a up? Can I like just... let's just do it real quick. New file. Example. Like if find type whatever the logs is here. Are they in your backpack? Why is this not getting any bigger? It goes. Yeah, you should just be able to do like this, if find type, whatever the name of logs is, use greater than info. I don't know what the name of logs is. It's probably logs with like some weird like percent like this. Yeah, yeah, it's like that. Yeah, if find type logs, backpack as item, and then you just got to use a hatchet, like use hotkey, use item in hand, wait for target, and then target item. That should work. You can't find logs? Use the ID here instead, like the item ID. Again, that's not the right ID. Tried it, nope. I think it's you. I think you probably have a variable that's like messed up or something. That seems sus that wouldn't work. Hashtag seems weird. Okay, so one of the things that I wanted to do Today. I've been wanting to do it for like the last week. My GitHub token expired like the April Fool's Day, you know, April 1st. And so the way I'm doing backups on UO Rage scripts is not working since then. So I was like, okay, I'm going to fix that. And so I fixed it on the 3rd. But then when I went to deploy my website, it says my framework wasn't supported anymore. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to fix that framework. Then I spent like way too much time like refixing the framework because it was like, you know, 3 years old. So I've made a lot of progress on it. I don't know the best way to like show this here, but one of the things that I didn't like about the existing website is it doesn't look good on mobile, right? Like, granted, not a lot of people are on mobile, but like here's an example of what a mobile site looks like, right? So one of the things that I wanted to do was make it more mobile friendly. So at least now it has like a mobile friendliness to it. New menu, hashtag who dis. Anyway, I was just working on this light and dark mode. I got to go through it and make sure that it actually works correctly. So that's kind of what the stream is going to be about today. Just making, this is the new version of UO Rage scripts, and it's going to hopefully then bring back Unchained. Because that's a whole nother problem. Everything's busted around here. So light and dark mode. I'm just going to kind of go through these. It's going to be a boring stream, but I figured, hey, I need to stream and I need to get this done. Let's do 2 birds, 1 stoner. Okay, Matt, you're starting a third shift this week. Help your team inventory next week. Good luck, dude. You got this. You've adopted the age-old Russian philosophy. Life is crap, but the sun still shines. That's true. It's good. What up, Cronny? How are you? Okay, normally I'm not like I'm not like for light mode, but the light mode on this one was like very pretty, and when I switched it to dark mode, I hate the dark mode. I need to like fix the cut. Like I don't think the dark mode looks good. That's something else I need to fix. But I'm not a designer. I'm like a developer, so whether things look good or not, that's hard. Hard for me to say. But I do like the new layout that I've chosen, and like the script table, for example. You know, like this is the list of scripts, right? Just to give you an example of where it used to be, what it is now, right? And then same thing when we talk about the mobile friendliness of it. If you happen to look at the website on the mobile, it's not good. So now it will be pretty. Look at that. Wow. Much wow. And we just got to finish it up, you know? Also I added a search here as well. So now we can search different categories and things like that. So I can just search for big. And it's big script. OMG. Anyway. A high octane stream yet again. Provided by yours truly. Drury. First like of the stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. So anyway, let's get to it. You know, I'm using Cursor AI. I'm still not. I'm trying to take advantage of the agent. The autocomplete is very nice. I think it's a lot nicer than the Copilot, GitHub Copilot. The agent thing, I'm not letting it take the wheel at the moment because most of the time it's trying to change stuff that doesn't help me. Like it makes a lot of updates, but it's like, that's wrong. That's not what I wanted. And maybe it's just me not knowing how to prompt it correctly. Again, I'm a noob. Is it a slow night at the restaurant? Dude. Do you like it when it's slow, or would you rather it be popping off? Okay, where did I leave off? I just checked everything in before the stream because I didn't want anything to break. And so now I don't have my pending, like, changes. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just kept it. All right, anyway, we're going to start with the dark mode, and we're just going to go through what I know I need to fix. So for example, this table structure, it's currently, you can't see the categories, you can't see that. So let's go ahead and fix that. How are you gonna fix that, Jace? Well, we're using Tailwind. Way to go, Tailwind. We're gonna go to search route. And then these are the tables here. So it's like text gray, right? But I don't want text gray. I need to add a dark mode. So what's nice about this, again, I can start saying dark, and then it's gonna recommend, no it's not. Do it after here, dark, there we go. It can recommend like what the color should be. We're just gonna accept what it says, and then we'll go back and fix it if it doesn't look pretty. Just hitting tab, cursor, cursor. Way to go. I'm a professional tabber now. Save. Like this BG white. Dark gray. Tabbing. Filling in. Is this my life now? Yes. Yes, it is. Tab, tab, tab. Save. All right, let's see what it looks like. Did I not even fix it? What the hell's happening? Oh, there's two. That's why. I should probably turn this into a function. Ugh. Because there's multiple tables. I feel like it asked me to fill that in, and then I said no, and now I'm like upset. Dark BG gray. Tab to jump. Tab. Tab. Alright, anyway. Prompted to only change what you tell it to change. You might have to remind it once or twice. Okay, that's good to know. YouTube didn't like my comment about Copilot needed to be unalived. Oh no. I deal with people all day that think AI is some expert coder. You really know how it just fakes it till it makes it. Yeah, I could see that. Gemini has been pretty solid so far for you. Haven't tried much of the other ones except Copilot and hated it. Yeah. Still useful in either case though, because it saves time. Yeah, I've been kind of like, I'm not want to say I'm anti-AI, but like I've been hesitant and to embrace it. And now I'm going to embrace it the best I can. So and I'm sure I need to learn better to like how to take advantage of it. But with using it, hopefully will come more speed, you know? Apps routes. Why am I not? I've had my best luck with the DeepSeek for coding. Still need to nudge it though. Interesting. I had a friend message me to use AI for a business plan and how to run my business. I mean, you know, if it works. I mean, what's funny is like my YouTube algorithm and my Facebook algorithm are like filled with that kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, here's how you can make like $1 million by staying, you know, like just let AI take the wheel. I'm like, just buy my course. Like any workflow, it just takes time to learn to utilize it. I've been great results with Windsurf and Claude 3.5. Nice, okay. What are you guys building? Like, what are you guys working on? because I'm like a website dude. Ideally I would like to learn more about like either mobile like app development and things like that. And I think I could hopefully lean more like once I get familiar more with like the AI and like website development, I would like to try to dabble in, you know, not that I want to make a game, but I do want to make a game, like a game type of thing. And or oh, I'm looking at total scripts, you guys. I'm editing the search page. Oh my god, no wonder it didn't look right, because I was editing the search page. Okay, cool. Let's wow. Okay, no results. Okay. Jace. Here we go. Dark mode. Light mode. I mean, doesn't look that great. I wish I was better at design. Yeah. You use it for a sanity check with some Python stuff for work? Okay. You've been working on mobile UO and building backend scripts for a shard? Nice, okay. Nice, Daveman. Loggers in the layer. Welcome, Min-Max. Min-Max. But if you put Jaseown, it will find it. Jaseown. I don't know if it works on this one. It probably does. Jaseown. So Jaseown has, I mean, this is production, right? So this is 370 results. It's my dev environment. What about using AI for the UI side of things? That's a great question. I come from a land where, like, you know, designers code for me. Like, they give me a Figma, and then I, like, make that happen. And then way back in the day, it was like, here's somebody else's website. Can we make it look like this? So that's my design expertise. I did, since I moved to Tailwind 4.1, I did sign up for, like, their pre-snippets. You know, like, that's how this table looks so nice. Well, it does look nice on what, you know, on this. It looks nice. Because it's a snippet. But anyway. Ace. Flashbang out. Got some luck with Gemini doing UI stuff. Seems to have a little better in the back end. Yeah. Got it. There's a variable from another script, a JSON script. Oh man, sorry about that. Rip. Rip now code. Glad you got it though. This JSON's guy doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, we're still on the search. Now, again, this table... I reused the table enough times that I should put it into like its own component. Right? Right. You probably should, Jace. So I have the table here, and then I have it again here, right? And these are the same table. Edit. Control K. Let's see. Editing instructions. Can you move this table into its own component? Let's see if it does that. Is this the right way to ask AI? Can you move this table into its own component? Can I, like, is this good enough? And I'm on Claude 3.5 Sonnet, apparently. Say, please. Can you please move this table to its own component? Let's see if it does it. Again, I'm a noob. Is it showing up somewhere? Am I blind? I mean, red means delete. Follow up instructions? Oh, search results table. Okay. Where did it go? Control I? No. So it didn't make the table. It literally just moved it to a component. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay. So would you can you please make the component file too? Like, can you not like this? Yes. Exactly, not like this. I find it helps to explain like why for reusability. Okay. So let's reject this. Let's go ahead and just ask the question better. And maybe I need to be using the agent. Maybe Control K was not the right idea. Maybe I need to be over here in this agent thing. It's behind my head here. There's a ask button and then an agent button. Let's do a new chat. Agent. Search. Plan, search, build anything. Like to take the table used in the search results for both a direct match and an expanded match and move it into its own component. That way I can reuse the same code twice. Same code again. And if I make changes, both spots will be updated. Boom. I'll help you create a usable table component. Sounds good. Don't ask if it can, give it commands. Okay, that makes sense. You gotta tell it what to do? Like it just keeps going. I made the following changes. Created a reusable component, search results tab, and component search results table. Okay. Oh, table. Table. Updated script interface, modified the search route. Table is now reusable. So I'm just going to hit accept all. Save. And let's just see, did it work? Hashtag first try. Okay. So far, so good. So now, let's go take a look at what it made. Taking my stuff, great. Cool. Is it Tailwind? Yeah, it's Tailwind. I'm using 4.1. So Tailwind 4.1. It helps a ton to set the context too, like we are creating a website to show character builds for Ultima Online custom shards, stuff like that. Okay. Tell that little AI mongrel who's boss. I'm CPA for now. AI is total sucks. Yeah. It blows my mind that AI would not be good in accounting. I mean, for now. Okay, cool. So that's good. And now, so technically, like this table is also like this scripts table is the same thing. The scripts table is the same thing as the search results table. Can I mean, I could just change it myself. But okay, so what I would do here, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and then I want to ask AI to do it just to learn along. Okay, so I would go to my scripts page, right? And then I would, you know, Control F to table, and then this right here is what I'm gonna replace. So I would highlight this whole thing, delete it, and then I would do search results table like this. Okay, and then I would import it. And it would be done. So that was me manually doing that. But in theory, I should have asked AI to do that, right? So I'm gonna undo that. And now maybe that I've done it, it will know more about it. I don't know. But I'm gonna see if it can do it from... Were those there before? Okay, so I'm going to ask it now from the agent here, and I'm going to say search, but I'm also going to add the context of scripts.txs. Wow. Update the table on the script. Update the table on the scripts page. Use the new reusable component. Component or search results. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. And again, I did it. I already did it, but I kind of wanted to see, could I just do it from here and what would it show? So like, this is how it, did it fix it already? Let me modify the thing. Made the following change to scripts. You use the table, place it with the search results, pass it to the array, and accept. I keep just minimizing my browser. I don't mean to do that. Yeah, so again, it did what this is what I just did. So that's good. At least it, so it can do that stuff. I guess I get a little, I'm not that I'm worried. I just don't, I kind of know what I want to change. And so it's sometimes I think it's easier for me to just go do it. But if I get into the rhythm of like letting it kind of do it, you know? Export default function, return what is saved, table, table class name, whip, that's bliggity. What's up, dude? Cursor has a project like System Prompt, like Windsurf Workspace does. Yeah, I was debating on whether or not to do Cursor or Windsurf, and I just ended up on Cursor, but it's good at automating. The problem is there's a question of judgment, and AI cannot tell two apart like transactions. Yeah. Example, purchase, consumable, asset, nice. been dealing with firms that use AI and the bookkeeping is horrid with that. They just push out books. There's no logic being applied. Yeah. You're training it while you're building your app too. Approach it from that mindset, and eventually you'll get to the point where you can write like a whole component with a few words from a prompt. Okay, cool. Nice. Sweet. Beta all scripts. Some of the stuff I don't need. While we're here, we're gonna fix that too. I don't need counts anymore. I don't need the skill list or the server name. I don't even know. I don't think I even need the user anymore. Pretty sure that's all we need. Just the scripts list. Sweet. Oh, things are coming together. Well, hello. Hello there, Declu. How are you? So now the skills one, and this is where like my results, my search results actually changed. I updated the table based on which thing you're looking at here. So for example, on the total scripts, you have the name, the category, and the creator. These are all clickable, right? So you can go right to the script, you can go right to the category, or right to the creator. But when you're on a category, I no longer need you to like click the category, right? So I hide that. I hide that link. And then on that topic, when you're on mobile now, since you already know you're on that topic, I then hide that first. So like to give you an example, when you're looking at it now, it's what did I just do? I went to all scripts. So same with this. See how it's like, it's every column. And now when I go to all scripts, it's like just 2 of them. And then if you expand more, then you get the additional data. So I like that. I'm liking that. That's great. Anyway, when we go to the category now instead of showing the category, I show the user who made it. So same thing here. If I go to the category, it's like this is unnecessary info technically. So I hide it. So what I'm trying to say is my table's a little bit different. And so I would like to ask AI like, hey, notice the difference between the two of the, like, remake a component, right? Make a new component that can handle the differences of the categories hiding. I don't, like, again, this is where I suck at prompting. And I want to just go do it, but I need to learn how to prompt, right? Like, if I really want to take advantage of the shnikes, I need to do that. P.S. I'm drinking a Monster at 7:47 or 7:44 p.m. Let's go. You made it fashionably late? Me too, Declu, don't worry. I too was late. Having a style guide that reinforces the project tenets and then adding specify that each time it deviates. Okay. I did watch a preemptive, like, you know, things I wish I knew at the start of learning Cursor, and I haven't done those yet. But he talked about shit, I probably should do that. There's a if I open this, is this like gonna show like stuff that it shouldn't show? But there was like settings. You can actually make a project settings. And you could like preemptively, you know, similar to like ChatGPT where you can like have some background information about it. I probably should do that too, huh? Dude, why does my playlist skip like that? I don't like that. It's definitely this 80s dystopia one. We're gonna play it. We're gonna do that. Chill or cyberpunk. We're going cyberpunk because it didn't mess with us the last time. Hype music is the first one on the playlist. Sorry, I just want to go to this project settings real quick. I didn't know if it like shows my stuff. Sure, it's a playlist and not your computer. I mean, it might be my computer. It seems weird that it happens. Anyway, so in the cursor settings here, there's this rules thing, and this is what I saw the guy talk about, like adding your rules here. I just don't know which rules I want at the moment. Also, this NPC thing, or NPC, I saw a video on that too. I need to learn all about this stuff. These rules will get sent to the AI in all chats, composers, and control case sessions. Project rules will help the AI understand your codebase and follow your project conventions. They can be automatically included or fetched by an agent. These are synced with your codebase. Add new rule. My custom rule. I'm in my notes here. Trying to find where I wrote this stuff down. Like here, add new rule. Coding. Rule name can only contain lowercase letters and numbers. Okay. Coding pattern references. Enter. Rule type always. This rule is attached to every chat and command. You can app files here. You can use Markdown, but I don't have to. So coding pattern preferences. This is what I wrote down from this dude's video. Always prefer simple solutions. Avoid duplication of code whenever possible, which means checking for other areas of the codebase that might already be doing similar code and functionality. Write code that takes into account the different environments. You are careful to only make changes that are requested, or you're confident that they are well understood and related to the change being requested. When fixing an issue or bug, do not introduce a new pattern or technology without first exhausting all options for the existing implementation. If you're finally... Is that how you spell finally? Probably not. That look wrong. Finale? Finale. And if you are finally... And if you... Wait, if you... I mistype so much. When fixing an issue or bug, do not introduce a new pattern or technology without first exhausting all options for the existing. If you finally do this, make sure to if you finally do, if you have to do this, make sure to remove the old implementation. Implementation afterwards, so we don't have duplicate logic. Okay. Keep the code base very clean and organized. That sounds great. Avoid writing scripts in files if possible, especially if the script is likely to be run once. That doesn't really apply to me. This was a Python developer that I was watching do this. Avoid having files over 200, 300 lines of code, refactor at that point. I don't know if that applies to me either. Most of the rules that you use are like reactive after I see it make a mistake. Oh, okay. That makes sense too. I'm gonna try to apply this rule and just see if it changes anything or whatever. I'm assuming this makes it slower, right? Because attaching rules to like every request seems like it would mess it up, but maybe not. Maybe AI just like, I don't care. I'm gonna save that. Let's see. Hey. All right, now it looks like there's a new folder called Cursor and Rules. It's gonna take space in the context window, and it's only an if you have a very large prompt. Interesting. Okay. So let's look at my other notes here. So there was another one that he had that I wrote down. It's called Coding Workflow Preferences. I'm gonna do that real quick. We'll just see how this goes. I'm just adding to my project, so coding workflow preferences. And he said, focus on the areas of code relevant to the task. Do not touch code that's unrelated to the task, right? Thorough tests. I don't have any tests in mind. I'm gonna delete that. Avoid making major changes in patterns. Always think about what other methods of the area. Okay, cool. Red circles was pocketed. Hello, how are you? All right, let's do this. Okay. So one of the things that I wanted to do is ask it to, like, I have this search table results, right? But the column that's hidden would change based on the page it's being used on. And so I need to create a prompt to tell the bro to fix that or make a new one. So let's give it a shot. I'm gonna say search scripts, and then let's look at the. Pretty sure it was skills. Yeah, so I'm gonna add. Is there a way to add the file that I'm on right now? Like, is there a quick button? Does anybody use cursor? Like, is there like a auto? What's auto mean? It seems easier to just do it yourself. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's 100% easier to do it myself. But part of it is I want to learn how this like workflow would work in theory. That way I could potentially take advantage of it. And it might slow me down at first, and or maybe I need to fix stuff. But the idea is I would learn to kind of get better at it. Because in theory, I wanted to notice the page that like I want to tell it the 3 places I know this is going to display. And if we looked at the site real quick again, like I noticed the scripts. So it's going to be the tags index or the tag search and then the skills search. And then the user search. So it's the users, tags, and skills. Let me do that. Users name. And then we'll do tags name. Tags search name. And then skills search name. I think, let me make sure that those are the correct files. No, that's the actual, I need the search index. Skills search index, tags, search index. The index is what actually has the table in it. It should know if you open like use app. Okay. If you haven't messed with the Rue code VS extension, it's really good. Ever use cursors though? No, I haven't tried Rue. I did have a GitHub Copilot for VS Code. It was good-ish at like auto completion. But I really wanted to try this cursor thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna say the let's update the table on the other search result pages too with the result component. Component. However, the columns that are hidden are different on each page. We want to handle which column gets hidden on a smaller browser. We also want to handle the different columns having links or not. For example, the tags. Do I even need to tell it? The tag search? I'm going to tell it anyway, but maybe I don't need to tell it. Does not have a link to the account. Let's see what it does. Let's update the tables on the other search results page to wait, other let's update the tables on the other search result pages with the result component search result. We are using it. Did you vibe code? Did you vibe code your entire website? No, this is, I'm trying, is this vibe coding? Is this what this is? We out here vibing? Let's update the tables on the other search results pages with the search result component. However, the columns that are hidden are different on each page. We want to handle which column gets hidden on a smaller browser. We also want to handle the different columns having links or not. For example, the tags does not have a link to the category. Please update the component to handle these new use cases. There we go. Boom. Let's figure out what it does. Enter. I'll help you update the search component to handle different column visibility and link behavior. Now let's update the search route to use the new component configuration. Let's see what it does. Anyway, Crimson, I haven't vibe coded yet. This would be probably the closest I've been to it, assuming this is what vibe coding is. Does it work for Razor scripts? It probably would work for the Python ones, like the Razor enhanced ones, but I don't think it knows about like the Outlands version of Razor. Using Git for version control, I am, yeah. Okay, let's see what it says here. I made the following changes. Created a new search results table component that accepts columns prop to configure. Okay, column visibility on different screen sizes, whether a column should be a link, custom rendering for columns, column labels. Updated the search route to use the new component with the default column configuration. Updated the scripts route with the default. Okay, updated the tags route with a new component with a custom. Okay. Okay. The table is now much more flexible, can be configured differently for each use case while maintaining. Okay. Would you like me to update any other routes that use similar tables? Can I? Again, this is where I'm like, I'm just going to hit accept all. And let's go look at it. And then assuming it's fine, then we'll do that, I guess, you know? So let's see what it did. Tag columns. Name label. I mean, interesting. It said that it updated. Oh, I had to refresh my page. Okay, cool. So this is the. I mean, that's what I wanted. The category is not clickable. That's clickable. Interesting. So now the, okay, wait, so now the column, the table itself is very, very dynamic. which is interesting. So I guess on the search results page, I'm passing the entire like columns that I want to pass. So like, let's go back to the search. Yeah, so you're okay. So you're literally passing the columns. Interesting. iterate. Dopamine. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. Search results table. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Then scripts is going to have one too. And now that we don't need any of these, we can just remove the unused imports. Ask it to make your website better and see what it does. I'm doing that right now, dude. What are you talking about? This new version of the site is pretty slick. I like it. I'm glad that it finally broke and I needed to fix it, you know? Sometimes you just need a little push in the right direction. Be very vague though. Yeah. Don't worry, I think I'm doing that not on purpose. What's funny is I don't like this at all. Like if the column is hidden, that sounds great. That's fine. I like that. But like if the column name is equal to name, then it doesn't have padding on the left side. Why? Why did it do that? What happens if we remove that? It just seems weird that that's there. Oops. Back to your browser, Chase. Did it even do anything? Is left justifying the text? Refresh, bro. I know, it should be automatically refreshing. Why isn't it refreshing? That's a whole nother thing. It should be refreshing. I bet something's broken. Well. Okay, so yeah, it's trying to left justify the... Why did it need that, though? Is that how it was on my other one? If it's how it was in the other one, then that makes sense, I guess. I guess. Has Match come crawling back yet? No, I might be crawling back to Match. What are you talking about? Hey! How are things going? See one that didn't update yet. Search tab. What was the other one that I wanted to do? Skills. Skills. Search. Okay, so the small PL0 is on the first column. It doesn't need to be the name column. It needs to be the first column. So like, here's where I'm just gonna fix it. I would just say index, and then if the index is equal to 1. Because we should be checking for a specific column. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need to use AI for every fix. I'm okay with typing that in, but ideally, do you then tell it like, hey, I updated this thing, bro? Like, hey, hey AI, don't use a name, like don't use a name inside of here. Because even it, like, I need to fix it down here too. Oops, index. Index is equal to 1. Is JavaScript 1 index or 0? 0. 0. Oh. You're smart. You caught it. Nice. Well done. Crimson with the QA from the chat. Now it's gonna stop working because you didn't like what you did. Way to go, Jace. Try not upsetting your new Supreme Overlord the first day. Yeah, exactly. Try to tell my new boss. I still kind of hate this too. Like the fact that it's trying to like access the name from here. I guess it needs to do that, but interesting. Whatever. As long as I only need to change it at one spot, I guess that's good. This is the whole point of this was to like not have to. I want to edit this table. Not if I change it, I want it to change everywhere. So it's doing what I need it to do. It sounds fantastical. So now I'm going to say yes. Please update the other. Please update the skills.search.index and users.name. With the new component. Yes, please. The linter error. Oh god, it's going hard on that one. Oh no. What is it doing? I see the issue. I see the issue. I see the issue. Oh no, dude. I'm a little bit worried that it changed a lot on that one. Why did it do that? Is there an easy way to preview these things? Like, I don't want to just accept it. Like, Darvo 33, because Darvo 32 was taken. Thank you for the follow. I'll help you update both these routes. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Great. You've imported this. Okay. You've added the skill column. Cool. You've replaced the table with the component. Got it. That makes sense. See, that was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now let's update the user route. Okay, cool. So you try to do it like that, but then you did it like that. Then there was an issue. Why? And now you're messing with my loader. Why you messing with the loader, bro? Okay, you fixed the... It fixed the spacing? It tried to fix the spacing. Why did you touch all that? It clearly doesn't like the way you code. Understandable. Okay, so it's replacing my script type with script. Okay, I guess that's fine. And then... I mean, okay, I accept your change, I guess. Accept all. Congratulations, AI overlord. So you fixed my... It's weird that it fixed the, like the spacing. It seems weird. Maybe you would tell it not to do that. Like, maybe that's where I would put that in the rule. Like, hey, don't fix the spacing unless, like, I ask you to. Spacing is linear, though? Oh, that's true. Alright, let's see if it works. I mean, it should work. This should be good. Control-Shift-R. So yeah, the username's not there, which should be how it is. That's good. Snippet. That's good there. Skills. I think I only have mining. Here, great. Category. Creator. Updated. Updated. It should shrink away. Nice. What a beautiful, beautiful mobile-friendly website. Yeah, I can't wait, you guys. This is going to be fantastic. Sorry for the flashbang, but I need to... I still want to like make this better, because obviously I don't really like the colors, but at least we're getting there. A reasonable component. I think that's all my search things. Like this table is not really a search result. I just use the table to display the hotkeys. Okay, so this is the user table. Oops. There's another table on the users index. But is it? It's the different than the scripts. Can this new component be used there, or should we make another? What's the whole stack and where do you host your stuff? So this is we're currently working on the Outland UL Scripts website, and this is the Outlands.ul Scripts website. So I use the current production site is like Remix, like 1.1. It's like a very old version of Remix. So remix.run is the framework. It's like Node.js, and then it's hosted on Fly. And this original one is just like inline style, not inline styles, but like a style sheet, like regular. The upgrade I'm doing is I'm going to the latest React framework, the 4.1 of Tailwind CSS, and then it's all going to be hosted on Fly still, but there was a lot of breaking changes between what I had and where I am at the moment. But what a time for a facelift. Do you store the scripts in a database, or is it like Markdown? So it's a database. I have a database. I'm using Sigma or whatever. Not Sigma. That's somebody's name. It's not Sigma. Prisma. We're using Prisma for the database. Even using Tailwind, you still need some kind of UI component library, right? Yeah, you definitely. The advantage of Tailwind is it just lets you have like a whole bunch of predefined words you can use to like make things pretty. You know, like this MT8, you know, is just margin top 8. So instead of like having to do margin top 8 or margins, you can do a lot of like these little short commands. I've used Tailwind on other projects. I'm not like the best with it, but yeah, you're right. You remake your components using this syntax, like MT8, padding, whatever, BG. And then like when we get into like the dark mode and stuff, that's where, if I look at the root here, the dark mode, you can have a border and then you can like say, if you're dark mode, then do this color instead, right? Like that's one of the things that I like about Tailwind is you can set breakpoints, like only show this on small screens, only do this on large screens, things like that. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, and this is what I was working on, right? But like, not before the stream, but today, the theme switcher. So I'm gonna move that. It's not gonna live right there where it currently is, but I just wanted to easily click it. I need to decide if I'm gonna put it down here at the bottom. If I'm gonna put it up here in the menu, I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. I have to keep changing this date. This originally was like April 3rd. Now it's the 7th, and it's not going out today. I'll probably change that to 8th. We're getting closer though. We out here getting closer. Suck at CSS stuff. Yeah, me too. I'm not a designer at all, so like I think boxes look pretty. You know what I mean? Like I don't have the eyeball for making things pretty. search ran out of mana. Like even this, does this need to be white? I don't know. Yeah, I don't even need a, maybe I don't even need a background color. Search results table. This is where it's going to be like, maybe I can just get rid of... Where's the background color? This BG white, BG gray. Like, what if I just remove that? Divide gray 200. Dark. Divide gray 800. Oops. Keep just minimizing. When I'm working when I'm not working on a stream, I normally have like I normally do it like this, just so you guys can see what I would normally do. Is I'd have like one browser like on my other monitor, like small, you know, and then have this over here like this. That way I'm seeing both, you know, and then when I make a change, you know, like let me just move cursor to my other monitor just for an example. Then I can just make the changes over here and I could see them like right away. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot easier to code when you're not flipping between the two windows. I need to figure out how to do that and stream at the same time. That would increase my workflow. You know what I'm saying? Like if I just leave this over here, you're not seeing the code I changed, but like I can just quickly notice the differences, you know? Wouldn't that be special? Then you import something like Daisy or other styles you don't. Try to keep up with the front end dev, but it changes every year. Yeah. I see the Create React app is no longer used at all. They now recommend Next.js. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I supported remix.run like before it was like funded. You know, I was like an early funder of them. So like the framework that I'm using, it's obviously, you know, it's part of React, but the guys that worked on React made this. That Ryan Florence guy and Michael Jackson or Jordan. I took not a class, but like we had a workshop with them about React like 8 years ago, maybe longer than that. And I followed them after that, and I saw that they were working on this thing, and I thought it was cool, and I went to their like I didn't go to the talks, but I like watched their live streams and stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I will support that project. Now it's out and usable, so me likey. Hey, Mikey, he likes it. I kind of want this to have a little bit of padding on the left. I don't like it that it's stuck right there. You're right, Jace. That's what you should spend your time on. Agreed. I'm editing it in the other window here again. Trying to edit it and see what changes. Maybe I don't even care about that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think it was doing some extra formatting that I didn't necessarily need. I want that little gap right there. I like the gap. Sweet. That's looking beautiful. Wow. Much wow. Sweet. Okay. So... Thinking. Is that why we see smoke? Maybe. Margin top 4. Boom, there we go. A little bit of space right there. Beautiful. Wow. What great work, Jace. Thanks. I appreciate you. Search for big. Great. If I search for... And I need to fix this too. Look at these categories. You can't see them. I'm dark. But this is something I've been meaning to add to the UL Ridge Scripts website in a long time. I have like the very basic search, right? But it literally searches everything, whether you want it to or not. So now I'm going to let you choose where it searches, right? So if the script name contains big, then it will return it. If the script content needs to return it, it's in there too. If it in the description, no, there was nothing in the description called big. Category big, nope. Tags big, nope. Author big, nope. Searching for the author, Jace. Here's some Jaseowns ones. Great. It's looking great, Jace. Thanks. You got some FAQs now? I sure do. What is this about? How do I install the scripts? Do I need a computer science degree to use scripts? The amount of times that people have said this to me, I put it in the FAQ. So funny. Scripts aren't working. What should I do? Table of content. Okay. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in the, you know, I have the UO Razor, I'm sorry, the UO Addicts website. You know, we have the watch streamers here. I'm going to use this as like the API to like load some streamers here. And then I'll be like, hey, check out more at UO Addicts. Same thing with the build templates. I do want to show some of the build templates here and then say, hey, if you want to see more, go over to here. You know? I'll link it to this build UO Outlands. Anyway, because you know, part of being a web developer is making your web across the web. We out here making webs, guys. You making websites? No, webs. Well, let's move on. So see, the other thing I need to fix still is like this highlighting when it's in dark mode. That shouldn't be white. It shouldn't be that color either. Why not make a Megamind website with everything on it? That's what UO Addicts is. That's what UO Addicts is. That is the Megamind website. UO Addicts, still lots of work to do on that website too. And what's funny is like this framework is now bigger, is newer than the framework on the UO Addicts website. So at some point I'm gonna update that too. You know, why not? We out here. Sorry, I'm in the window over here that you guys can't see. Because I'm just making the changes and then they're going to pop up. Is it better to code to show you the code or is it better to show you the results? I don't know. It's a great question. What is best? Get the rest. Do you generate revenue from the traffic of those websites? Not yet, but I want to. You know, a lot of the ways that I'm making any money is like from people subscribing, liking, following, subscribing, joining the Discord, supporting the channel. But like, here's the traffic of like the last 28 days of UORazorScripts.com. Like, it does pretty well. So yeah, merch. I definitely need to do that too. Like, so I'm, you know, I'm in front of people. It's being used. So that's good. But yeah, turning that into money. And I don't want I don't like the concept of like putting ads on the website, you know, like turning it into like a recipe website where you go to it and you like have a million ads. I have enough ads for myself, but like a flashing banner, you win. Click here. Okay, so that's looking okay. I think all the search results are looking good. Oops, hotkeys. I still need to fix. Go to the hotkeys tab here. Boom, looking beautiful. Even like here, we hide the description on mobile just so it looks pretty. Man's gotta eat. Min-max. Agreed. I need to be better about that. Eating. It's all good. It's all good. Hashtag passion projects. The other thing too is I kind of want the top bar here to like go all the way across. I don't know. Maybe I should not even have like the color behind here. I'm not a designer, guys, okay? I'm not, as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna just drop the color up there. Like, instead of having it be different. Maybe it makes sense on mobile. Hello and welcome to another Jaseowns script. So like if I search script content, hello and welcome. How did it find it? There's a hello and in there. But there's an and. Hello and welcome description. Search. Tweet. Let's fix the form. No, I wanted to fix the menu. Root. We're going to the root of the problem. Sure, it says let's just save that. Okay, yeah. If I do small BG white, small dark, BG gray. Is that an option? Just get rid of it completely. Okay. Now it's see-through. That's a problem. That's a problem. if I move the colors to the next div, which you guys can't see because I'm cheating, I guess. I'm not trying to get things done. Here we go. But now at least goes all the way across. Kind of? No, it doesn't. Close, Jace. No. Is this where I should be asking AI? Probably. Like, yeah, I want this to go all the way across. Technically, I just need it to match the color of the background here. Okay. Here we go. I think I needed to change the color. Perfect. Okay, now it stays there at least. It looks okay in light mode. Sure. Hashtag progress. Is this what it's like being a web developer, Jace? It sure is. It sure is. See, like now I don't like this border around the search thing. I don't like. Again, is it bot? Like, does it? Should I? It probably should say there. Anyway, all right. Now that we fix that, at least. Let's fix the inputs. Yeah. Let's search for all cat. That's gonna bring me up to the search input TX. Here we go. Yay, it's looking beautiful. I like to write like a big to-do list in the docstring formatter, and then like for the small critiques, then prompt it to have it work through those to-dos. Interesting. God, like, yeah, I keep forgetting that I could use AI. Like, yeah, you're right though. Like because in theory, I need to fix the form elsewhere too, right? Like the new script form right now, I have no styling on the form, so you can't even see them. Both in light mode or dark mode. But you're right, like all of this should be fixed. Learning to work with it in a way that like doesn't bottleneck you waiting for it. Yeah. Interesting, man. Yeah. That's cool to think about. Like, there's definitely ways to take advantage of it that I am not at the moment. Need a little mind shift change. Mindset, mind shift. Over here Googling. Googling. Bim, bam, boom. Obviously, developments. Thanks, man. Yeah. It's still, it's nerve-wracking doing the programming ones. Like, again, in theory, I would be working on a lot of my stuff on the stream. But I get anxious. There's no need to get anxious, Jace. Just do it. Get better at it. Bruh. Thanks for the pep talk. Okay, cool. Let's like in the way of how I know how to make a website. I'm also very used to like making classes. You know, like this repeated code in theory should not be repeated code, right? Like this should be put into a class. And in theory, I wanted it. I just put it on the top here, but I didn't want the top to be like that. Just wanted the options to be like that. Anyway, what aspect of it makes you anxious? Like I don't like. It's hard to not know what I'm doing. You know, like. Again, I'm using cursor AI, but I'm not really, you know what I mean? Like I am, I'm trying, but I don't know how to take advantage of it. Same thing with like the programming in general. Like I use Remix and I use JavaScript, but like I don't know, like I don't feel like a expert in it. And so like that makes me anxious of like, oh, like if someone asks me a question, like I might not know the answer. And like, I don't know why the things work the way they do. Where with Razor, I didn't really care. Like, you know, again, with Razor, it's like, this is a fake language. Whereas like programming stuff is like, or websites and, you know, apps or whatever is like real. Yeah, this is a mind block. Does that make sense? Am I stupid? Why am I sweating? Why are you asking me questions? You're making me nervous. Yeah, but no, that's kind of how it feels. And again, I think I think it's gonna get easier the more I do it. Similar to like, if you look at like my very first stream I ever did, I was so nervous. I don't know if it comes across on the thing. Definitely does to me, because I remember sweating. And streaming in general has become a lot easier. It's like driving. When you first drive and you're like, ugh. And now you're on your phone, eating French fries. By the way, on the subject of AI, I usually use it for like the boring stuff that isn't unique to whatever you're building. Nice, okay. Don't be on your phone and drive, Jace. I know, not these days. I'm talking about the younger me, okay? Lower Boots, what's up, dude? How much? How are you? I'm out here surviving. You know, a little bit of struggle bus last couple weeks, but we're gonna get through it. You know. As a matter of fact, let's just ask. Let's ask. What's the command? Is it Control K? I mean, what's the difference between Control K, edit instructions for history and code? I want to like open the new chat. How do I open a new, more actions? Split editor. Open cursor setting. No. Where's that little chat menu that I closed? Where's my agent? Need my agent. Control Shift N, new window? No. Ah. Where the hell's the little agent thing? I don't even know how to use this program. This is why I don't want to stream programming. I'm stuck in the menu boss. I can't even figure out the menu boss. Explorer. To hide the sidebar. I mean, this is the sidebar here. I want, where the hell's the damn prompter? Oh my god, I'm getting anxious. Appearance. Second sidebar. Control Alt B. There we go. Duh. Control Alt B. Control Alt B. That doesn't re-hide it. I close it down. Control Alt B. There we go. We did it, guys. That was a bit of a situation we just got ourselves into, but that's fine. So agent. update my Tailwind. I need to remove my repeated styles. I couldn't find the app styles Tailwind in the workplace. Couldn't I find my thing? I'll do it myself. Left option. Apply. Or save. Did you? Oh, you did. I'm just gonna accept a bunch of these and see if we can get through it quickly. Apply my goodies. Text area. Text area hover. See what we got. Script new. Last name skill list select. This is my old code. I had class names and not Tailwind. Because it would look like, you know, this. A 4. I'm debating on if I should just take it from like my previous one. Like skill list display. Take it out of the old style sheet. I don't know if that... It's not gonna really help me. Because these are just styles, not... flexible Tailwind goodies. Yeah, where's your Tailwind goodies, Jace? Great question. I'm looking through my style sheet over here. Waiting on if I want to take that again or not. Hmm. No, I don't want to take it. I do and I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I just kind of want to take advantage of what's what Tailwind already has. But for some reason, I'm struggle busting with, like, reapplying the wheel, you know what I mean? Like, I want general styles for this thing, and I want it to look pretty. I should probably just Google a Tailwind form, that way I don't have to think about it. Because I don't like that it's now highlighting this up there and this there. I don't want it to apply to all of them. Ugh. Squirrel. So true. So true. About to use Tailwind for the first time in a while, and you found Daisy UI? Interesting. Let me do a little googly. Oh, nice. Okay. And there's so many there's so many options you can choose from, like when you're doing development. Like it's kind of crazy how much there is to choose from, you know? Like the different UI providers, the elements, the packages, the imports, the whatever. Like millions of things to choose. You're like, oh, I'm familiar with this one, but there's another one? I mean, even just frameworks in general. Hmm. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, we made some pretty good progress. It's already past 9. I should probably log off. Damn it, I really want to finish this, you know? I really want to get it popped, get it pushed. I'm close, yet so far, you know what I mean? Like technically everything works. It's just you can't see, you know, you can't see certain like content, you know? Like the scripts, you know, I need to fix these forms. I think the forms is the last functionality piece I need to build. And then obviously just displaying some of the data from the UO Addicts website here. So we're so close. But on that note, I think I'm gonna log off. Did you quit playing UO, Jace? No, I didn't quit playing UO. Just last week was a very rough week on the family in general. And then you know, the site's technically like going back to why am I making this change? Well, I do back up all of these things to GitHub. So when there's a change, you can actually see the change history over to GitHub, but my token expired on April 1st. And so I need to get the token pushed out. In order to get the token pushed out, I need to redeploy the code. And unfortunately, this framework is no longer supported. And so when I go to build a new build, it says it can't do it. And so it kind of forced me to do the upgrade. So, and then while I was in there, I might as well, you know, do way more than I need to. But I think this will be a great addition. I think people will like it. I hope, you know, I'm enjoying it during the development process. I'm excited about the search going out. I'm excited about the new UI. I'm excited that you can see it on mobile. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Let's hype our way out of here. Find somebody to raid. Boom. Where are you hosting the website again? Fly.io. With my traffic, it costs like $60 a month. So you know, I don't know if that's good or not, but it's been an easy deployment process. Peace. Thanks you to Snowy Night Sky. Thanks for tuning in. I'm trying to see if anybody else was streaming like a JavaScript thing. ASMR programming, no talking? No. Should I be doing that? Let's see if somebody's playing UO. Sweetman? We're gonna raid Sweetman. It's named it forever. Thank you guys again. Hope you have a good one.
Oh no, dude.
No, you just deleted it!
Peace.